It's BuMpY-isms frozen pizza reviews.
Today on BuMpY-'s frozen pizza review from DIGIORNO, I have their 4 cheese. It's made with real cheese. It's got mozzarella, Parmesan, Asiago and Romano, Croissant Crust pizza. It's flaky and buttery. Layers of crust, it says, and that's what it's looking like on the box here. That's what it's looking like in the cellophane wrapper right now. And yeah, this cost $5.99 at Market Basket. Okay, so recommended by DIGIORNO for this pizza is to put it directly on the baking rack. I did it in the cast iron skillet. I did throw a couple dollops of olive oil into the pan as well, just to kind of crisp up the bottom a bit more. That was a suggestion given by one of my viewers, so I appreciate that. So the bottom is looking pretty good on this. It did not do this kind of flaky crust croissant separation though, but that could just be due to the way that I cooked it. Cheese also doesn't look like the picture exactly. I did blast it for like a minute and a half, maybe closer to a minute anyways, under the broiler, just trying to darken up the cheese. But yeah, but 18 minutes, 400 degrees is the cook time. Let's go ahead and just cut into this and see how it is. Okay, little cheese pull there too. So yeah, not looking too bad. Get that kind of flaky crust inside there, but yeah, the bottom is looking quite nice. And let's go ahead over and start this review. Okay, so let's go ahead and just pick up that same piece. I already did the cheese pull. There's plenty of steam coming off this. But yeah, you get that kind of croissant flaky crust on the inside. Smell it. You're getting cheese smells. Kind of a doughy croissant type of a smell out of the crust. So it probably would be better just following the instructions on this. But yeah, it does look like there's plenty of cheese. I can see some sauce poking through, which is nice. I do like a good amount of sauce on pizza, so doesn't look bad. Does not look bad. It'd be better if it did look like the picture. I wish that it did come out a little more like that, but let's go ahead and take our first bite here, and hopefully I don't burn my mouth. Cheers. So I do get just that little bit of crunch from the bottom. It is a bit doughy on top. Plenty of cheese though. There's loads of cheese on this. And a good amount of sauce. Didn't really taste much of the sauce, getting just a mouthful of cheese mostly. So licking the sauce, it's just pretty much just tomato. Like a crushed tomato. It doesn't seem like they put really any seasonings into the sauce. The croissant crust probably would be better if cooked the way that they recommend it. So I can't really fault it. It's doughy right now. I wish that it did rise up and flake like it should, but my own fault. But that's just the way I'm doing these damn pizzas. So but yeah, there could be more seasoning on the sauce. There's plenty of cheese. The cheese is good. Let's just keep eating. Let's get into another piece too here. Once again, plenty of cheese on that. Good cheese pull. I do get a little bit of that kind of buttery, flaky crust, but it's very doughy on top right now. But I can kind of see, yeah, the crust being better than what it is. So I'm not going to really say that the crust isn't good, but it's not the best right now. Let's try a bite of this slice. I'm sure it's going to be exactly the same as the last one. I say how the cheese, you do pick up on a little bit of the Asiago. There's kind of like a little funky bite to it. I wasn't sure if that was coming from the sauce or not at first, but it's got a familiar flavor, the Asiago. Yeah, and you get just a tomatoey sauce. So where I would land this one, I mean, it's only $6. It's probably better than the way that I made it if you cook it the right way, or follow instructions anyways. I could have cooked it longer, but it just said 18. It didn't give a range. It was just like 18 minutes. So I didn't see the crust getting any better leaving it in longer. So yeah, I'm trying to take out my faults on this. I mean, the way that it eats right now, I would just say that it's like kind of like a mid-range good pizza, but I'd say with the amount of real cheese and stuff that's on there, sauce could definitely be better. But I'd say this has the potential of being top end good. Sauce definitely needs to be better. That's one thing that I'm not going to let go. That sauce, it needs some seasoning. So anyways, yeah, we'll say top end good for this DIGIORNO flaky croissant crust 4-cheese pizza. And thanks for watching.